Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Joe Duenas again here at sjhexpert.com. You know what we're doing is we're doing our quarterly review on all the real estate activity that's happened here in San Joaquin Hills for the first quarter of 2012. And then again, the topic of this month is going to be determining the value of your home in today's appraisal market. Let's go over some numbers real quickly and we'll get back to that appraisal issue.
Well, the purpose of this video is two-pronged. One is to go over the activity that's happened here in San Joaquin Hills for the first quarter of 2012 compared to 2011. And then we want to talk about the question that people keep asking is, how is the valuation on my home being determined in today's marketplace here? Well, quickly, I'll go through the first quarter of 2012. Currently, we have 9 homes for sale, just one being distressed, meaning bank-owned foreclosure or short sale. 9 currently in escrow, and of those 9 in escrow, 6 of those homes are in the distressed manner. The first 90 days here, we have closed 7 homes, transferring title from buyer to seller, and 4 of those homes were in the distressed category. That panning out to roughly about 60% of all homes being sold are distressed. That's in alignment with the South Orange County market. If we take a comparison to the first quarter of 2011, at this time we have 13 homes currently for sale, 7 of which were distressed. The first 90 days of 2011, 6 homes closed escrow, 3 being distressed, and that's equivalent to about roughly percent. So you can see how not much has changed from that standpoint as far as the distressed market having an impact on today's values. When we compare them side by side, we can see of homes currently for sale both those quarters. 2011 last year, we had $332 a square foot of homes being offered for sale versus $313 today. And of the homes that actually closed escrow last year, they were closing on an average of $291 a square foot versus the $282. So that equates to about a 4% decrease of homes values. Now the big question is, how is the value of the homes being determined here? Well, this last December we had one home here in San Joaquin Hills that was appraised December 1st for $775,000. A few days later, for different reasons, it was appraised at $865,000. Call that valuation limbo. Who's right, who's wrong? Well, it really depends who is appraising the home, what is the purpose of the valuation, and it could differ from, could be your lender who may see it differently for how they're going to increase your HELOC limit, your home equity line of credit. Maybe you're refinancing to try to take advantage of the market for trust reasons, insurability, or maybe one spouse buying each other out. Traditionally, we always see the appraisal as just a buyer buying a home and that institution trying to get the valuation to see how much they're going to lend on it. This does affect everybody in one way, shape, or another. But again, the question is, well, which one of these is right, and how can I protect myself or put myself in the best position if I want to get my home appraised for whatever purpose? That's a great question, and let me expand on that.
Well, there you go. That is a perfect example on some of the challenges we're seeing with valuations in today's market. If you wanted to get the most accurate valuation on your home, you would probably go through the same process with the appraisal. But let me give you some insight on what has changed. The main purpose of an appraisal years ago was to get an appraiser certified that had tremendous market knowledge, local market knowledge. They knew the community, they knew your floor plan. If not, they would spend a tremendous amount of time evaluating it, comparison to other homes that have sold, and do an in-depth analysis. They would come out with a pretty accurate appraisal. Your fee was about $400 or $500. Today, those regulations have caused the fees to go down to about $75 or $100 per appraisal. They could be in San Diego County, Riverside County, Yorba Linda, and Laguna de Gale doing an appraisal all in one day. You got to ask yourself how much time, energy, and effort really goes into it, which is a shame because the outcome so much hinders on it, as you will see there. With that said, if you are a neighbor here in Laguna de Gale, or more specifically here in San Joaquin Hills, and you want to get the most accurate appraisal, not just for buying or selling, but for the purposes that we mentioned earlier, please give us a call here. And our matrix system is so in-depth with the 8 subdivisions in San Joaquin Hill. Since groundbreaking, we have seen every single resale, and we depict all the amenities that would truly give you the best outcome on what the value of your home really is. Second of all, if you were forwarded this email from a friend, please go down and subscribe to our monthly videos here. We like to keep all the neighbors abreast of what's going on. We have about 190 subscribers. And then as far as the comment section down below, we love to hear what you have to say. A lot of you say a lot of positive things, but more importantly, you give us ideas on some information you'd like to get some answers to. So until next time, we'll see you.